you by thesis123.com. I learn and teach online.
Okay, so here's the next question, number 32. Let P equals to 3, 1, 1, 3, which is a 2 by 2 matrix. Consider the set S of all vectors xy such that a square plus b square is equal to 1, where AB equals P into xy, then S is, so our four options are a circle of radius root 10, a circle of radius 1 by root 10, an ellipse with a major axis along 1, 1, and an ellipse with a minor axis along 1, 1. So the first thing what we need to do is analyze the expression given here, AB equals P into xy. Since there is no space here, I am just going to write it down on another sheet of paper. Right, okay. So we have AB is equal to P xy given, and P is given as 3, 1, 1, 3. So the first thing we do is plug this into the expression here. AB is equal to 3, 1, 1, 3 into xy. Now let's multiply these two. When we do that, we get 3x plus y. That's our first element, 3x plus y. And the second element is x plus 3y. So we're just multiplying these two matrices here. So this gives us AB is equal to 3x plus y, x plus 3y. If we compare both of these sides of the expression, we will obtain two equations. So the two equations are A is equal to 3x plus y, A is equal to 3x plus y, and the second is B is equal to x plus 3y. There. Now, in the question we have another relation. The condition given to us is that a square plus b square is equal to 1. Now that we have the expressions of a and b, let's plug both of these expressions into this condition here. This is the condition given. Now let's substitute both of this here. We'll get 3x plus y whole square plus x plus 3y whole square is equal to 1. Let's expand. We get 9x square plus y square plus 6xy plus x square plus 9y square plus 6xy is equal to 1. Simplifying it further, we get 10x square plus 10y square plus 12xy is equal to 1. Now this equation cannot be written in the form of in the standard form of a circle, which means that the circle rules out. It does not represent a circle, because we have here 10x square plus 10y square plus 12xy. We have an xy term. So we won't be able to split it in a way to get the standard form of a circle. Now I am sure you are quite familiar with the standard form of a circle, standard form of an ellipse. So since we won't be able to write this in the standard form of a circle, the options A and B rule out. It is not a circle of radius root 10 and it is not a circle of radius 1 by root 10, which leaves out that it is either an ellipse with a major axis along 1, 1, or it is an ellipse with a minor axis along 1, 1. So let's simplify that equation further and see how we can write it in terms of the standard form of an ellipse. Okay, so right, I'll write it here. The equation is 10x square plus 10y square plus 12xy is equal to 1. Now if we split this and rearrange it, we can write it in terms of x plus y and x minus y. We will get 8 into x plus y whole square plus 2 into x minus y whole square is equal to 1. So that part of it I will leave it to you. If you split it, add terms and subtract terms, you will be able to get 8 into x plus y whole square plus 2 into x minus y whole square is equal to 1. Now let's write it in the general form of an ellipse. Now you're quite familiar with the general form. The general form is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. This is the general notation. So if we were to rearrange, we'll bring the 8 down and the 2 down here. So we will get x plus y whole square divided by 1 by 8 plus x minus y whole square divided by 1 by 2 is equal to 1. So now we have it in the form of an ellipse equation. Now if we compare this with the standard form, we see that the value of a is 1 by 8 and the value of b is 1 by 2. And the numerator, the first part corresponds to the major axis length, and the second corresponds to the minor axis length. Okay, so here we have a is less than b, 1 by 8 is less than 1 by 2. So the major axis length is x plus y is equal to 0. The major axis lies along this and the minor axis length lies along x minus y is equal to 0. So now if we say x plus y equals 0, what does that give us? That gives us x is equal to minus y. And if x minus y is equal to 0, that gives us x is equal to y. Now here's the thing, if it is x is equal to minus y, here's our axis, we have x here, we have y here, this is our xy plane. X is equal to minus y is along here, it passes through the origin. So here we have x is equal to minus y, and this line right here represents x is equal to y. Now for x is equal to minus y is the major axis length, or the major axis lies along this, which means that the ellipse is something like this. Here is our minor axis, this is our major axis. So the major axis tells us that the value is 1 minus 1, because y is minus 1. It's a negative, so it is 1 minus 1. But for minor axis, it is 1, 1. It is positive. So this gives us the answer. It means that the ellipse's minor axis lies along x minus y is equal to 0, which gives us x is equal to y, and x and y are positive values. So that's our final answer here. Let me just write. So the final answer is D, an ellipse with a minor axis along 1, 1. I hope this has helped.
Thank you for watching this video. For future videos, please click here to subscribe YouTube channel. Visit our site thesis123.com for free student project or research ideas and online training. Follow us Facebook, Twitter, Google+ and Pinterest.